this like safety committee implement into some of our training, like you guys hands-on being like, these are some of the risks, this is what we've identified, and this is how we would love to handle it as a group. And we'll, is it in here? Staffing, because we also want to hire more security and make sure that we have at least one officer, which kind of goes into us not being able to offer as much. We want one officer per hallway, so that you guys always have security close. It is not going to be a question of, oh my god, when are they gonna get here? That if you were to push those clickers, there is somebody in that hallway that can look at, say, 8 rooms per hallway. They go down the hall and they go, they're good, they're good, they're good, they're not good, so that you don't have a bunch of security officers flocking when they don't need to be and taking up more room and causing commotion. And then also, you won't have a response time. It will be, somebody is there.
Okay. I think all that sounds good for workplace safety.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
So we decide to also step ahead on the safety committee, implementing a designated area for potential danger people. That's something that would be very useful for the nursing staffing.
Yeah.
Yeah, your committee meetings are volunteer time. You cannot require other nurses to be a part of it or anything. We won't be paying outside of work time for you guys to meet and stuff, but we do encourage you guys talking about your safety in any like trends, because the community is different in any hospital.
Yeah.
And so just making sure that you guys are all on the same page of how to handle these things, or also talking about maybe regular reoccurring visitors that might have violent history or mental health issues, and just everybody kind of being in the know to help carry a consistency, I feel will help with patient care a lot.
Branching off of that quickly, would hospital management be opposed, or would you guys be able to agree to like maybe a safety suggestion box on a unit? Where a nurse can like not spend a Saturday in the safety meeting that we're going to, we think will be a great thing to get together, but for, when those nurses just kind of have a, hey, don't, here's my little peace of mind, and they can drop it in a box, and, the union or the management can have access to those suggestion boxes.
Yeah, that's entirely up to you guys.
You guys
And
yeah.
I don't think there's anything that you guys could do that we would be like, no, don't do that. As long as it's like managed amongst you guys, it's a, yeah.
Okay, cool. We like that. Thank you.
All about feedback.
And then lastly, we got our paid time off.
So, we are proposing an additional 40 hours of PTO per year. We also want a 30-day advance approval process.
So we were kind of confused on advance approval process for what? Like, do you want,
Like, if we submit a request that, you guys have to, approve of it.
within 30 days?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just so, buying tickets and things like that for vacation.
You know,
They
what
can
is
know it's
happening.
guaranteed. Yeah.
Okay, I thought
Yeah.
it was
Like-
like 30
like-
days, that you would get to like get PTO early or something. And I was
No.
like, oh, I have
Like
no
borrow-
idea.
Oh, sorry.
borrowing PTO.
No.
Yeah.
No, borrow PTO, no. We just want to ensure that when, employees are planning their vacations or their time away from work or,
That we find
That-
it as valuable as you guys do.
yeah,
Okay.
and that,
Yep.
yeah, and that they're able to like purchase tickets or save up and know they
Yep.
are leaving on that
For sure
day.
have that time
Right.
off.
Yeah,
I see no issue with that.
Right.
okay,
And as we had like kind of mentioned, this would be a case to case basis for each nurse, and that's why we were proposing that for every 40 hours you put in, you get an hour of PTO out of it, so that people that say are only working 20 hours a week aren't getting the same output of PTO as you, and you're like, well, you're working less time and you're getting almost more time off than I am, so that nurses that feel like they're being consumed all day, all night working here can take the summer off. And along with the PTO, we value your guys' families and your family time. We want to implement a free daycare here for the nurses so that your families can come and spend lunch with you. Or even if you have the time off, you can go down and do a puzzle with your kid for a little bit, you know? And if you need that mental health moment, if your mental health relies on being around the people you love, you can go be around the people you love.
For only full-time? Or for everybody?
That has to be full time.
For only full-time?
And is it for full-time employees or nurses only?
Employees.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we can still look for part-time.
No, the janitor can't put their kid in there. I think so.
Yeah. Oh, care facing employees, right? Yeah. Okay.
But as stated, to implement the daycare and the security, both of those are going into our offer for you guys on the 3-year span of a raise.
Okay, I have a question. So you said an hour of PTO for every 40 hours worked, and then you said, well, that's only for full-time, people or whatever.
No, that's for everybody. So
That's for everybody.
everybody, every 40 hours you get an hour out. So like if you
Okay.
only work 20 hours in a week,
Every 2,
after you get an hour added kind of deal, so that people that are putting in 80 hours a week are seeing more in return than if you're putting in less hours.
That's on top of the already implemented 120 hours? Cause what's the math on an hour, a 40-hour week? That's only 52 hours a year, that's a week and a day. No, that's not enough time for a nurse to have a week and a day off of work because they work all year long. That doesn't even make sense.
I will have to talk to my team if it's in addition to
Okay,
or
yeah,
in
it's-
replacement
Oh,
of.
it's gotta be in addition to, cause we're already at 120 hours of paid time off, vacation pay.
Think we're ready for break time.
Yeah, obvious.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you.